What's up, everybody? Malcolm is my co-host right here now. We are out here in Las Vegas, and he's co-hosting with me right now. He's chilling on the opposite side. What's up, bro?
Nothing.
No, I'm talking about my Marcus. We got ATL in the building right now.
Tim-
We got we got ATL in the building. What's up, Marcus? Oh, did I tell you Gemini season? It's Gemini season, baby. Come on, y'all. Where these people at? Let's get this thing popping real fast, man. Where's all these wannabe black people that want to celebrate Juneteenth? We're gonna have some fun. Malcolm is from Louisiana. Ooh, that crazy. That's oh my gosh. Louisiana is something else, bro. You know what's funny though? When I was down there, everywhere I was at, it smelled like urine.
Smell like what?
Urine.
I don't know what part of Louisiana you went to.
I don't know. I was down there where wherever that place was. I don't even know where everybody go to.
New Orleans?
I think that's where we was at. I think that's where we was at. But it was crazy. But what's up? What's up? What's good? Come on, y'all. Let's share this out, man. Let's have some fun. Y'all gonna hear a lot of planes flying past. So if you're looking for the Indian content, this is not the channel for you. Malcolm over here laughing. If you're looking for right the Indian content, channel's not for you, y'all. You got to go to the other channel. Oh, huh? Yes, brother. Come on to YouTube, brother Marcus, man. Let's have some fun, man. We're gonna have some fun, man. Let's have fun. Today is Friday. I'm gonna see my brother DL tomorrow. He's at the Palms. If y'all want to go to the Palms, but I can't get you in there because I don't know you. Like Malcolm, different story. So we're gonna have some fun. So let's turn it up, y'all. Let's
Hey,
go.
this is Malcolm. My number is 702-591-1008.
Okay.
It's coming in one rent kayaks. Just want to make sure you're still good with wind. I think
My man be
before
going
I
kayaking
that,
whole night. Y'all
we
need to
ain't get to how
kayak.
you guys don't rent them out, but it seems that it's going to be a pretty calm morning or tomorrow, calm day. So I'm just trying to verify with you guys that we're going to be good to go to rent the kayaks. Thanks.
My man be going kayak. I need to go do some kayaking before I take somebody's head off, boy. You be playing with these black people, boy, make you want to take a head off, brother. But it's my weekend, bro. So I'm gonna chill. So we are here in Vegas, y'all. This is the Vegas conversation. If y'all would like to join the feed, and again, I'm not gonna argue with none of you so-called conscious black people. This is not. I'm not arguing with you. You can kick rocks, like I always say, kick the rocks. I'm not here for your entertainment. I told Malcolm I need to switch up, brother. What do you say about the conscious stuff, bro?
Uh,
Got to switch
you
up.
ain't gonna make no money off that unless you're talking certain black codes, Indian,
He said, unless you talking black. What? I'm gonna start talking black then.
talk black, they'll pay you for that.
They gonna pay. He said they'll pay me for being black.
Slavery, how much pain we done endured, how much pain we still enduring. We always gonna be in pain.
Malcolm crazy.
Never gonna get
He's-
out of it.
He said. He said we gotta talk about black pain. Black. What do you say? Black what?
Basically, that's it.
How you
gotta
doing?
keep talking about how much pain we
She,
in,
she's laughing. She was laughing because you said that.
how much pain we in, and we never can get out of it because they won't leave us alone. And
They just won't leave black people alone. I'm gonna tell you.
they wake up trying to oppress us, and
Crazy, ain't it? But that's the typical,
hello,
brother.
hello.
That's the typical with these black
Hey, Bobby. How you
conscious
doing?
people. So we are live in Las Vegas right now.
Yeah.
There was an elder.
I've rented before.
He's on the phone right now, so y'all gotta bear with me, okay?
You guys many times, but I know at some. I think I remember that if it's too windy. You
Let's
guys
go.
don't rent it, so I'm trying to make sure.
So let's go. Let's have some fun. I'm chilling.
Okay.
How you doing,
cool,
Jaquetta?
It's supposed to be pretty calm tomorrow, so I think it should be fine.
How you doing, Jaquetta?
Not more than 7 miles per hour wind is what the weather says to say. So, all right. Well, I'll see you guys in the morning then.
Some miles an hour, such.
I'm sorry.
I just sent
Yeah,
you
the
a link.
single. Yeah, I tried to send you. Yeah,
Can you send me a Zelle or PayPal, brother? I could take that. I could do something this weekend while I'm out here in Vegas. I don't gamble though, brother RC. But my solar return is this weekend. You can send me something, brother. It's okay. June the 7th, bro.
Bye-bye.
He said he sent me a link on France Fanon. Shoot, I know about France. You know how many books I have on France Fanon? Talking to this cat right here. He used to be in the Air Force. No, I'm talking about RC. He sent me a link on France Fanon. I'm like, I got every France Fanon book and read every France Fanon book. And that's the thing, man. Like my brother Malcolm just said, you got to talk about misery, slavery, or gossip or something. Because talking conscience is not going to get you paid. So all of you cats that's trying to talk conscious, it's not going to get you paid, people. I got a document though. He was in the Air Force. I'm not talking about you. He was in the Air Force. He must thought he was talking. He said he was in the Navy.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the current funny part. I asked the guy that was in the Marines this question, right? I asked Malcolm, have you ever heard of this also? So I'm going to ask anybody that's on this, that's on my feed. And I know y'all going to look it up. It's going to take you time. I know how long it's going to take y'all to look something up, okay? Off the back, have anybody ever heard of water displacement? Hurry up. Don't try to Google it. If you was in the military, have you ever heard of this thing called water displacement? Now, Malcolm was in the Air Force. There was a brother, the elder was right here in the Marines. Neither one of them ever heard of water displacement. You say you never what?
Never heard of it.
He never heard of it. But I'll do a video on that too. It's called water displacement. You think you know everything, Sabir? No, I don't have to be in the military to know that because we were the navigators. It's nothing that Europeans brought. Think about it. I know how long it's going to take y'all to look it up. So if you was in the military, you should automatically know exactly what I just said. With no hesitation. So maybe I need to do stuff like this, Malcolm. Give me 1 second. What up? What up? Young Bulls. See how we say young bull? That's crazy, right? We say young bull. That's the young bulls. So I need to do something like this. I need, like Malcolm said, I need to, we're going to talk about slavery and misery. So let me.
But I will say though that I think as far as Indian is concerned, I don't know if it's so much the Indian, but I think it's maybe the idea that they finding out that all of us didn't come from Africa.
All of us didn't come from Africa, but we still have relatives in Africa.
Of course.
And that's the whole kick.
But you have to understand, we've been told for all of that everybody came from Africa.
But that's true. But that's not new. The Moors been saying some of us was here and some of us. You follow me? And that's the one part they're missing.
I know the Moors we've been. Well, I classify myself as a Moor. I know we've been saying it forever. But for the new people that's coming along, they ain't going back that far.
No, they're not going back. And this is the argument. It's like
only this microwave mentality. They just saying, okay, now these people are saying the same shit that we've been saying for 100 years.
Yep.
But just the new people who come to the internet, they get introduced to these people first.
Exactly.
And they don't go any further.
They just stop.
They stop right point. There. So that's what it is. 100 years ago when Noble Drew Ali was saying this, brought this forward, and maybe whoever else.
And people don't even know why and how. What Noble Drew Ali traveled the world.
Right.
So when you travel, you start seeing things different. Like even the caravan, it's called, you can look up the Moors Caravan. The Moors Caravan. It's not even, it's matter of fact, remember did I show you the pictures when I talked about Barnum and Bailey and the Moors?
Uh-huh.
Barnum and Bailey and the Moors. It's like, come on, B. Algiers. So it's not hidden from us. I'm sitting outside, and there's an older dude that was in the Marines was walking past. And he said, he asked me who was the Moriscos. I said they was the Moors. He said, oh, the Moors is the one that cleaned up Europe. Didn't he say that?
Yeah.
The Moors, this is the Spanish version. He said the Moors are the ones that cleaned up Europe. But we're not talking about this. This is a Spanish version of it. This is the English version of a book. And when I sit outside coffee shop, this is what I do because I leave books on the table so they can see what am I reading. It's not the sports pages. It's not the sports pages. It's history. It's all history. This is Africa versus America. I'm sorry, but this is the beat up version I travel with. Yo, my man Warren told me he read through this book. He said, yo, they was talking about what was, land over here too. If they read this, it's only about 200 and something pages. So somebody went online and said they saw it online, right? But it was 500 and something pages. They added, somebody was doing some AI type stuff. That's why I don't rock with this AI thing, bro. I can't do that. So if y'all want it, you can email me. I can send it to you. It's a lot of history in there. So I said, maybe I need to do something like this. What do y'all think? Look at this, Malcolm. You ain't see this. I didn't show you this. Let me show you this. Come over. You got to come over here to see this. I'm going to sell y'all documents like this. Can't make this up. I'm going to sell y'all this. Breaking sovereign citizen news. I'm going to sell stuff like this. Get your Moorish passport. I can't make this up. Somebody said, nigga, you going to jail. You ain't even leaving out the country with that document. Trust me when I tell you.
Somebody selling that?
Yes, this is what they selling. Look.
Marco passport for Moroccan nationals.
Yes, that's what they selling. That's what somebody said. I said, nigga, I said, man, stop with the lies.
Good luck with that.
That's what I said. I said, this is what people love right here. They want the microwave way out of this, bro. I got a Moroccan. You know what Moroccans tell me? When I go over Morocco, they be like, why are they doing that in the States?
Doing what?
What they doing? A lot of these Moors.
Oh, doing what exactly?
What they're doing, selling this stuff and talking about Morocco. Because this is the thing, like, I don't know how many people actually went to Morocco, but when you in Morocco, it's a lot of stuff that's there, bro. I told you I was there where the treaty was at.
Yeah.
But see, like you said, this don't sell. Me showing you this, let me show y'all something. Let's see if I can pull this up. Give me 1 minute. Hold up. Where's all my pictures at?
I think among Moors, there's a battle as to there's different factions within our own community about where Morocco was and all that stuff.
It is true. But the thing is that in order to figure this out, though, you got to go to all the places. You can't just go to one place, brother, and say this is what it is. You gotta research all of this, and you can't just research it. Hold up, and my internet is acting up. You can't just research it online.
We did a lot of different books and shit, so and I don't know. I don't even care, man. We gonna do to come together right now.
Language that we know here in the United you have to know multiple languages when you're over there. So again, it was trying to figure out why my internet is acting up, bro.
A small road.
Hold up, man. I gotta figure out.
Call her real. Destination to travel.
Hold up, man. I'm trying to figure this thing out.
That's partly work trying to come to you on a Friday afternoon.
Greedy whites do not want to end slavery. Slaves. White people was the first slaves.
Great stuff. Well, uh,
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to use my data, bro. Let me use my hot spot. Yo, what the heck is going on? I don't know what's going on, bro.
I think we're charging.
Do 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 do. Yo, why am I? Marcus, can you hear me, bro? Let me see something. I'm trying to figure this thing out, man. Wonder why why is this acting up, man? It's like, all right, so we good. Let me make sure we good on here, man. All right, where were we? Okay, so I guess we back. Where was we at? So let me take y'all somewhere real quick. All right. So I don't know what just happened, but I had to start it over and do da 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 da. So Malcolm, I'm with. Here's the treaty right here: peace and friendship. So I'm gonna share this with y'all so y'all can see. This is what you will refer to as the PDF peace and friendship with the United States. Give me 1 second. If you don't go do your own research, that's on you. Okay. This is the treaty when I was in Morocco for y'all. But I can sell you a passport, right? That's not functioning and is not going to work. But Negroes are selling passports, Moroccans' passports. So let me explain to you, cats, about this whole Pan African thing. I am a Pan African. I am a Pan African. So I want you to understand, like my brother Malcolm just said, if you're talking about truth, you don't get paid for telling the truth. That's what you don't get paid for, telling the truth. You get paid by selling lies and selling stories. I don't take anyone's word for anything. I go to particular places to find information and bring it back to people. So let me show y'all something because somebody said white people don't want to be slaves. The first slaves held in the United States was so called white people. This is a fact. This is not Sabir Bey's opinion. And if we would have these type of conversations at Juneteenth events, then maybe we could be a little better. But if you research and find out that the first slaves in the United States were so-called white people, okay? White people, not Africans, not blacks. So if I can pull this up, I will actually show y'all the documents, okay? So this, and if anybody ever read J.A. Rogers' books, you would know. If you really set back, let's have a Juneteenth day reading J.A. Rogers books. Can we do that? Can we actually have a day that we can read J.A. Rogers books for Juneteenth? Because someone asked me, and I'm not upset nor am I mad, right? They said, why they never reached out to you for to speak at a Juneteenth event? I am a Pan African, but I just bring truth. There it is right there. You ain't got to believe me. No, kill that noise with the indentured servant. Negroes always like to, you know what kills me? Let me open up my lines. You know what kills me about black conscious people? Everybody got to be an indentured servant instead of like, but you weren't an indentured servant. Crazy. We quit the, y'all better stop. Listen, bro. You can set it up with all of your black scholars. I'm open for it. They love to say, well, brother, indentured servants, brother. I'm going to tell you. That's what they were, indentured servants. So my link is up if you want to join the feed, y'all. I don't know what's going on with the internet right now, but okay. So the first slaves held the United States were Europeans, and in Virginia in 1670, Y'all see that? Let me set up my. I don't even know what's going on with my Instagram on this, man. This is crazy, yo. Let me know if we good or not. I may have to do this later on when I get a better service. I don't know what's happening with this place. Let me see if I can use my hotspot, man. Cause this is getting on my nerves, man. Can y'all hear me on YouTube? This is kind of crazy. Unresponsive. What the hell? I don't know what's. Let me get Marcus in there. Marcus, are you good, Marcus? Wow.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
No, it wasn't doing
Peace.
this yesterday, man. It's like a glitch in here. I don't know what's going on, man. This is what happens if you ain't controlling your own. If you don't have your own setup like this, bro, we done. Let me try something. Had too many tabs. So, and this is what I'm saying, man. Like, I can have all these tabs open. We trying to educate people, teach people. It's a lot of work to this. Y'all think this is easy, man? Marcus, are you there, bro? What's good, man?
Hola, ¿cómo estás, mi amigo?
Yo, man, this is hard work, brother. I'm out here sweating right now.
Sell passports is easy.
I feel you. It's hot out here.
Malcolm said sell passports. You ain't in Vegas, brother. It's hot out here in Vegas.
It's
Malcolm says
95 in Atlanta, homie. What you talking about, Vegas?
it's a difference, bro. Malcolm live out here. It's a difference, Malcolm.
Oh yeah.
He says, "Oh yeah, it's a total difference between Vegas and Atlanta heat."
You got that right. It's heavy out here. It's dry in Vegas.
Yeah, but that ain't the difference. The difference is it's hotter out here. When it's fucking 115, I don't care what. I grew up in the South with 98.
You'll burn in Vegas though, just standing out in the sun. Real talk,
He said he was born down in the South. He
Going
know.
to nobody
no
humidity.
doubt.
My mother came out here to Vegas. She's been there all her life, and at 98-degree temperatures, 98% humidity. She came to Vegas and couldn't take it.
Different. Told
Yeah,
y'all.
you'll burn. You'll burn for real in Vegas out west.
It's a different, and that's why I said it was a lot. I'm sweating just to try to get this internet working, bro. That was kind of crazy. I went in the
Yeah,
store.
you
I'm
done
like,
went out twice. That's crazy.
I know I went out twice, and that's why Malcolm was like, "It's better to sell passports." Look, he said, Malcolm said it's better to sell passports like this, yo. Hold up, it's better to sell stuff like this. It works
That's crazy as hell. When you sent that to me, I was like, "What is this?"
because this is what people want. This listen, truth don't sell, brother. I can't sell you.
We gotta set up a tent.
I can't sell y'all the truth, man. And I can't get nobody to back the truth, but you're gonna definitely buy that motherfucker. I don't know which one of them actually left and went overseas with that passport, or even Mexico. You don't want to get locked up in Mexico in the summertime. So the thing is, man, like again, it is so much that is happening right now, brother, and truth do not sell. I'm supposed to be chilling. It's my solar return weekend, bro. That's what I should be doing, chilling. But I'm out in this goddamn hot heat, and people asking me why you haven't went to a Juneteenth event and why they didn't call you for a Juneteenth event and act like I'm upset about something. I'm not upset about it. I know why they don't want to call Sabir. You got to be crazy. But I got to do this, y'all, since we on here now. Since I'm back up and functioning, let me do my show. Please show your love, show your support. You can go here. And don't ever think that I even have over 5 people saying, yo, I got you, Sabir. So no, they don't. So let me show y'all something. Now, Malcolm was in the Air Force. And let me share something else for y'all military people who y'all think they care about you. And Malcolm and I was having this conversation about the military, right? Because he was in the Air Force, and I played this video for him, and he started laughing. Why these people go in the military and never even read the Constitution, but they talking about they go in the military and defend the Constitution of the United States. But listen up,
That's crazy.
listen to what she said.
With this, and this, a DD-214.
So I'm gonna play this back. Give me 1 second. I want y'all to hear this.
United States military with this, and this, a DD-214. I also left with a promise from my country that if I would serve the United States Army, if I would defend the Constitution against all enemies, both foreign and domestic, that when the rubber hit the road and it was time for my country to take care of me, that's exactly what they would do. It's becoming apparent that nobody is coming to save your vets and your soldiers. It's becoming apparent. But this is a public service announcement. There are a group of soldiers, a band of brothers, that I belong to.
I may have to do this later on when I get to another spot, y'all. Real rap, because now my battery is dying and I'm outside. There's no sockets out here, but I did want to speak on Juneteenth. I did want to show some stuff about Juneteenth, but it's a lot going on. It's kind of hot out here. It's going to keep freezing up, brother. It is what it is. So I'm just going to wing this, bro. So we're going to rock out until it dies on me, okay? So I saw this post, and this is the reason why I'm bringing this up to y'all. This is the post that I saw. This is why I'm bringing this up. And I'm going to talk a little bit further. And again, the one thing we don't talk about is Portugal. Right here, it talks about Portuguese. I was in Portugal. I was there. But for some reason, these people in this conscious community don't want to have this type of conversation with somebody who actually went to Portugal to actually see the castles, the Moorish castles, the history that was there. Anyone knows me know I just came back from Portugal. So I'm gonna run through some stuff real fast before my computer dies, y'all. So y'all can do your own due diligence or reach out to me. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can find this. I want y'all to do some research on this. In this document, it talks about right here the Portuguese slave ship in Virginia. There is a college out here in California. Well, I'm in Vegas, but in California there is a college called Claremont, which I went to, and this says scholarship at Claremont. In this document, it talks about the Portuguese, the Moors of West Africa. You can pick whatever subject there is, and actually, I can have a conversation. I just came back from Portugal in November, but you think or would believe that these so-called conscious people will want to have this conversation with Sabir, who's actually been to Portugal multiple times. Multiple times I've been there. And to bring this information to our people. So this says the Moors of West Africa in the beginning of the Portuguese slave trade. Let's go forward. Let's go to Portugal real fast. This is in Portugal. Marcus, you can come back on the feed, brother. I believe we may be good, brother. But let me show y'all something. This is called the Seven Castles in Portugal. That's the Seven Castles in Portugal right there. Okay? But our people don't want to have this conversation because it's not talking about us just being slaves, but we got to talk about before slavery. So if you did some research, right, you so-called black conscious people, you will find out the Irish were slaves, and Irish were slaves, the Puerto Ricans were enslaved. You had Ethiopians that were slaves. How is it that so-called black people are the only ones that talk about Juneteenth, but yet you ignore the Moors in Portugal? So if you look up the Seven Castles in Portugal, people, you will see that right there. That is me in Portugal. The Seven Castles. So those are the seven Moorish castles that's in Portugal. Now, let me see if I can blow this up. Y'all can get the view. I don't know if it's still freezing up, but See this? What I'm pointing to? That's a more head. That's the more. So what I'm gonna do, I gotta erase a lot of stuff on my computer, y'all. So doing what it's doing. So I'm gonna do this later on and set it up. Let me see if I can do. I would like to do it on my YouTube. So how you feeling, brother? Peace. I got a lot of tabs open. Oh well, I'll come back later on and I'll get back to the rest. When I get back to, I don't know what's going on. I have too many tabs that's open. I'm gonna do a whole comment. I'm gonna do something on this whole Juneteenth thing when I got out here in Vegas, man. So I'm gonna go get my vegan burger with my brother DL Hughley out here. So listen, I don't want to fight with this thing because it's too. I'm sweating right now. My shirt is kind of wet trying to fight this computer because it's freezing up on too much open. So I'm gonna shut this down, y'all. So I appreciate y'all, man. So stay tuned. Keep your